up everybody at the 75th anniversary.
That's because he was drunk.
And Magic ain't never hated nobody. You know what I'm saying? Magic ain't portrayed himself.
That was like Jordan went golfing with somebody who was playing in the finals with.
Yeah. It was like B.J. Armstrong or somebody like that.
Oh, and somebody else playing against. I don't know if
and he bet it on the game or something.
Yeah, it was that, and the coach said he was doing it to like so guys couldn't go hard at him. Remember, the coach said something like that.
Yeah. Like y'all in the finals versus each other, but y'all going golfing during the. But they make it seem like nowadays players are too friendly. Like y'all went golfing together.
Like they're in business together. And how can they really hate each other, bro? I could try to beat you on the court, and we could sell tequila together, dog.
Oh,
like it ain't.
And even still,
they're not married to each other.
And even still, if Jordan and Isaiah Thomas grew up playing against each other since they was 14, I'm pretty sure they'd have some type of friendship or relationship.
You got to.
Like it's different. Like these niggas back then in the NBA, they didn't meet until college or maybe even the league. These niggas know each other all their whole life now.
Yeah, their whole life.
Bro,
you gotta think about every time high school. I'm pretty sure you came across one point.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to CJ McCollum. He was on the Knuckleheads. He was like, before he made it to the league, he had Dame number. They were talking like this small college guy. They small college school guys. So they was friends before he even got to the league. Like they used to text each other all that. Like,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I just hate that.
They actually had a genuine friendship.
I hate that indictment of them. Like, it's like you gotta have a villain and a good guy. There has to be like, there could be a healthy rivalry. Like they say, there's no rivalries in the NBA. That's because y'all want the rivalries to be players.
But then again, that's how journalists get paid though. They gotta create this false narrative. Like I was just looking at. Do you follow Legion Hoops on Twitter?
Yeah.
So you saw the supposedly tweet where supposedly Marcus Morris said, "Oh, if he wasn't in the bubble, we would have beat Denver Nuggets," and he retweeted him like, "I ain't never said this before in my life." So then like I was just showing him. They said Andre Drummond. Oh, I'm not going to be here. Andre Drummond retweeted like, "I thought you guys were a reliable source. You guys are clowns. I no credentials at all." It's just that's what I'm saying. Like people create false narratives to get paid, bro. That's just how it is. Like in real life, like they're real homies, bro. Like they're friends. Like at the end of the day, it's just basketball, bro.
Like it does make for a better story if
it does, and if people get paid off that false shit.
Each other, and there's gonna be some kind of physical or a chance of something going maybe a little bit beyond the court. And I'm a fan. I like a certain amount of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like KG's fire and smoke for everybody he played against. But I don't expect every player to be KG and Kobe.
I don't. It's just not a big like. I've never seen these dudes like not go hard at each other.
Yeah,
they always say like, oh, because of they're friends off the court. I've never seen LeBron take it easy on Chris Paul. I've never seen it.
If they friends like that, LeBron been sticking it to his niggas his entire career. He been giving it to these niggas.
I'm gonna want to give it to my homie probably more than anybody else. Like, nigga, you feel me?
I'm gonna see this go on holidays.
Our wives is gonna be kicking it this summer. You're not gonna be popping it to me in front of my girl.
We gonna be on the banana boat.
I'm gonna let you know I'm big, bro.
Yeah.
We gonna be on the banana boat, and you're not gonna be putting me out the playoffs. No, bro. No, bro. You're not gonna be over here like, my nigga had a short season. I had to do him up. Like,
you gotta be fucked up. Niggas will be like,
I'll hit him a little early.
Niggas be like, we can wake up the next morning. I'm renting out the next gym. We about to get it on.
Yeah, bro.
You remember how Paul had to do Kai?
Yeah, I remember that.
The homie Kai was drunk as hell. He was talking shit to Paul like, I can really dog you because Paul was letting him like get buckets. He's like, okay. We went to the 360 gym the next day. Paul was like, bro couldn't do nothing. 11-0.
It's a pros versus pros shit.
Man, had to put little bro in his place.
People be really like that happened a lot in football. They be like, bro, just throw it to the open man. Like,
it was crazy too,
bro. He's a professional quarterback, fam.
Reggie Jackson was up there, bro. He threw a lot, bro. Easy between the legs, 360. I'm like, goddamn.
I know. You know what's funny? I'm a Laker fan, bro. I love the Lakers. I don't really rock with the Clippers like that. I'm so happy for Reggie Jackson, bro. I'm so happy for Reggie Jackson.
Fake fan, bro.
You remember when he was in OKC coming off the bench? I was like, yo, this nigga's a starter, bro. This nigga's cold. Like, he got the J. I don't know if Westbrook can shoot like this. Like, I love seeing that. He was giving it to Westbrook, bro. I can't
OKC be drafting some people, though. Look at their big three when they had it all pure off a draft. That's like some shit if they would have kept together like Golden State, Golden State.
Some Warrior shit.
Yep.
But Reggie Jackson got to feel so vindicated. He like, I'm sticking it to every. You niggas better not fall off at all, because I'm coming to town. I'm going to give you buckets. Win or lose, I'm going for 30.
He loved killing y'all, though. That's crazy.
He loved killing Westbrook.
No, he loved killing He loved killing y'all. He loved. What did he do? He put his leg up. He was filming this out.
Yeah, bro. He like took a jump shot, like wrapped it behind his back, was like, I'm like, yo.
What did Russell say? You didn't make it, though. You didn't make it.
Yeah.
I don't. A lot of the
That's
stuff.
still a bad shot, nah, nigga. That shit went in.
A lot of the stuff that Westbrook said off the court, man, it's just. The only thing that I liked really was like he was like, I don't like them playing my name like my wife and my kids don't appreciate.
No,
that.
that's
He
not
just
cool.
saying that because he's playing bad. He's saying that because he's playing bad.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Because
Westbrook gotta be able to take
saying
it.
Westbrook. Skip been saying it, but I'm saying I can feel like that's your name. That's
I don't feel like
that's
I don't feel that either.
you got to defend your name,
bro.
bro.
My
bro,
kids saying
that's my
Westbrook.
kids. Nah,
That's not the
I
worst
can't
shit.
bring my kids
That is-
to the game.
That's not the
Yes,
worst.
you can, dog.
That-
You just
no,
playing
no,
bad. You just
That's-
playing bad.
that's-
That I think
not
is a
the
little
worst
much.
shit somebody
I'm
can
never
say.
gonna be mad at a nigga standing up and defending his name. Like I'm never gonna have a beef about that ever.
I'm not
Bro.
gonna beef about how you feel about it.
You just
But
what?
Just a
If you're
cornball.
performing bad,
you can feel however you want to feel. But you the one out here like this.
Yeah,
the baby,
yeah,
you
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 doing
know,
all
it's
that.
like,
Yeah.
You can't be mad when it's your turn.
He was
You
the most
falling-
turned up nigga. Like,
Yeah, you walking down the court.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you lost a step, and they coming for your ass now. Either go to the bench like niggas trying to tell you, or you gonna take these Reggie Jackson buckets, nigga. I don't want to hear nothing after the game. I don't want to hear nothing after the game, because when you was rocking it, niggas was dapping you up. They thought that shit was cool.
God,
Now,
Now
the
you
rabbit got the
you-
gun,
you-
right?
you
Now
see-
he don't like that shit.
You see kids. You see kids at the gym doing the same thing, man.
Bum ass
Yeah.
niggas too. Little
Oh,
bum ass
God.
niggas talking about, oh, this is my son. No, nigga. No, bro.
Hell no.
Westbrook. No,
better-
and Westbrook got smoke for everybody. Now he can't take a little smoke. It look crazy, bro.
You better take whatever the
He
fuck.
came
You
all,
better.
he came all the way
He
back
was
home to
balling.
do
Me
this.
neither.
If he was balling,
Yeah, if he was
If he
hooping,
was balling,
everything
he wouldn't
cool.
care
Yeah.
about no Westbrook.
Exactly.
No, he wouldn't.
Exactly.
when he was averaging that triple
No,
double,
that's a fact.
He
They're like,
He was still breaking shots.
Fans are still gonna talk shit to you.
Yeah.
But now you're being sensitive about the situation
I
because
see
you're
him
playing
about to
bad.
fight fans every stadium
God.
they go to. What?
And it's not like
The one fan was back though for now. I would have said it to his face though. You go walk over
Yeah,
and say it
yeah,
again. Like, what you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do?
if you hit me, I'm gonna have a big
Please.
fan.
Bro, you not
Please.
gonna
Hey,
power me.
you saw
He said
the
bro.
Toronto situation?
If you come over here, I'm gonna fall out.
Some fan was recording. It was like, Westbrook, you're my favorite. You're my favorite.
That's what I'm
player."
talking about. Yeah. He's like, what you
that
call
was
me?
in Toronto. That was
Okay,
in
okay,
Toronto.
okay.
That was in
Yeah.
Toronto. That was right after the Raptor game.
And the
That
dude
was
got
right.
scared to
He was
me.
like, yeah. Then he was like, you clown, you goofy.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
like
use the height to the
So,
advantage. Then let Westbrook walk up on me at the sideline. I'm gonna fall the fuck out. As soon as we get close enough, I don't even need to be. I was threatened. I was
God,
scared
I was
as
fearful
fuck.
for my life.
I'm gonna use all them intimidating shits when he walking up the court dunking on niggas. I was spooked.
He did this.
He was huge when he came up to me.
He did this.
I'm
to
saying,
me.
Fans-
all you gotta do is give me
I
$100.
struck my
Drop
terror.
it.
fans ain't never winning that fight in the arena though. They never win in that fight, bro. All the player got to do is say, "I want him gone," and that fan is gone every time.
I see Bron do that.
You think we'll ever see another Malice in the Palace?
Nah.
No.
Possibly.
That was the craziest shit.
You might see
ever.
some fans fighting each other like that, but not no players.
Nah, but I don't even think it's gonna be like that at an NBA game. Like that's baseball game shit.
Oh
The
God.
NBA, this shit endures. You're not getting in no brawl in here. Hell no. It's only but so many exits at baseball. It's dumb room. Like you can fight if you really want to, my nigga. Like you can get away from security if you really want to. Them ballparks is huge. If y'all really got a problem, go up the stairs, bro. Go up there and see you. Niggas fighting in the stairs. They want to get caught. They want to get broken up, nigga. You jumping over 5 different. Come on, bro. You jumping seats to go fight the nigga,
Hey, Steven Jackson was really in the field though.
bro.
Hella.
And I kind of side with the players, but I understand why it can't happen. I understand why it can't happen. You're not throwing shit at me, bro.
Oh God, you ain't throwing no beer at me.
And the rest
Oh,
of y'all need to
God.
know. That's why I be giving it up to Shannon Sharp anytime. Like
You
fans
can't
do
be a away
anything.
player and come up there though.
You said what?
It depends on where you at.
Man,
Certain teams you can't be the away player and do
it's
that shit.
thousands of
Philly,
y'all in here, bro. It's
LA,
thousands
Boston, niggas. You be a away player running these stands if you want to. You gonna beat some niggas up, but you gonna take some
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
Oh, God.
You gonna
You gonna take some
too.
blows if you don't put them on
No,
sleep.
for
Yeah.
sure. I like. That's why I was just about to like talk about how Shannon
Utah, they
Sharp
say
described it.
Utah be
Like,
out there verbally
I'm a
abusing
professional
people.
athlete, bro.
N-word. You get N-words on there.
Yeah, they say they.
But that's why I like how
verbally
Shannon Sharp be like, bro, at the end of the day, I'm a man. You can't, you did something. Now you want to sue me because of my reaction? You didn't want this? where you do something like the football player that threw his cup at the the dude that threw his cup at the football player and walking out.
Yeah, I see.
Now
What was that?
Now this was an NFL game. It's like 2 seasons ago, but the NFL player's trying to get to him, and homeboy's like, "Oh my god!" Like trying to sue homie afterwards and stuff. Like,
Sucker.
what did you? You threw the cup to get my attention, right? You got it, nigga. Now what? And that's how Shannon Sharp was describing. Like Skip Bates was up there looking shook. He's like, "You gotta understand, bro. There's certain stuff that I'll take a fine. Yeah, I feel way better." Skip's like, "No, but the money and he's like, "Nah, I have the money. I make enough money so I could do stuff like this and just pay the fine. Oh, my bad. I'll take the suspension, but you're never gonna do that again."
But money doesn't define respect. Respect. You're a man at the end of the day. Money is just money. That's paper. You are you. Yeah.
Matter of fact, Nelly, when Nelly
And depending on who you are, the motherfucking team might take the L for you.
You remember Marcus Peters was pressing on? Y'all ever seen that video when Marcus Peters on the stand? He's like, "Hey, where you from, homie?"
Who?
Marcus Peters?
Nah.
When he was with Durant, he came up to him like, "Hey, where you from, homie? Where you from? Yeah, talk that shit now." That's what I thought. He's like, my bad, bro. You ain't never seen that video? You seen that video?
Yeah, I seen it.
That's why.
Pressing old boy, where you from,
That
homie?
nigga DB, that nigga 5'8".
So he don't mean nothing.
It's like,
Before we leave sports though, y'all mess with that with Leah Thomas. Y'all rocking with it, the swimmer.
Are you talking about the dude?
I'm with it. I
Talking about the dude?
want every WNBA team to get a transgender, get 2 of them.
Joanna Man, that's what you want to mean. You want to see Joanna Man? Joanna Man.
I especially
They
wanted to
wanted
ask,
equality. We giving them equality.
I especially wanted to ask y'all because y'all three got daughters.
Let them knock niggas out. Y'all want them to knock women out. Y'all, the women
I'm gonna be
want
hot.
equality.
If my daughter lose to a man, nah.
That's what I'm saying. Your daughter out there playing soccer.
And my daughter the best one out there.
You find out the best player on the other team is a dude. You
Nah,
know, you
I'm
can do
pressing.
whatever about it.
I'm not gonna be whatever about it. But
Where his parents at? That's what I'm be like. Where his parents at?
This is not our fight. We didn't fight for this.
You right.
Women fought for this.
That's real.
Men didn't fight for this.
I
Women fought for this.
I think they
This is what
fought
they
for
want.
equality among like sports. I think we're talking about something totally different when you're talking about like.
Well, he was talking about sports.
No, but they're talking,
you're talking
about
about
how
equality,
the sports are viewed, how they're treated,
Right.
and all this. We're not talking about necessarily the participants. I think the
Right.
assumption is all the participants are women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll put it like this: I'm 5'7", homie.
Mhm.
It was gonna be a long shot to make the NBA. If I'm a woman, my same dimensions, I'm a tank, bro. I can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I could go play WNBA basketball. I'm not good enough.
Yeah, you
They're
might
better
get
than me.
cooked.
But I'm
You
talking
might
about my
get cooked.
size, my dimensions, what I'm physically able to do at a certain age. I have a leg up. And just because I change my gender and certain things and do that, that doesn't change my physical makeup all
Thank
the
you.
time. You know what I'm
Fuck what you
saying?
talking
Like,
about.
that's hard, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
hard. Like,
understand.
I'll take like in boxing, there's weight classes for a reason. I'm
Talk to him.
not in here with a
Talk to him.
heavyweight. I'm a lightweight. I'm gonna get my head knocked off.
Talk
You know
to
what I'm
him.
They
saying?
ain't talking to me.
Talk-
I don't
talking
care.
to me.
It's entertainment to me. I don't watch WNBA.
So if your daughter
I
lost to a
guarantee
man,
more niggas start watching the
if your daughter lost to
they
your
can
man,
do all type of shit.
if your daughter lost to a man,
Not even that.
You wouldn't be
When
upset?
you talk about the equality,
well, he was
y'all
asking
pay,
though.
y'all pay equal. What do y'all bring in?
My question
We pay
is,
y'all what y'all bring
my
in.
question
We pay
is-
y'all what y'all worth. That's what y'all
If
worth.
you're- if
Well,
your
the
daughter lost to a
WNBA's
man,
fight was on their
that's supposed to be transgender,
percentages.
You
you're not
gotta talk
gonna
one
be
at a
upset?
time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, Steve.
If your daughter lost to a man that's supposed to be transgender, you're not gonna be upset. And you know that your daughter
In the
is the
sport,
best.
this is what I'm saying.
I'm just asking.
This is y'all fight. This is what y'all wanted. That's all. If this is
I'm
this
asking
is
you,
what
how
y'all
would you
wanted,
feel?
and this is what y'all was saying. Y'all want them to all use the bathroom with y'all. Y'all want all that, right? So hey, that's the
I
fight.
agree. I agree. I was one of the ones saying like,
This is the fight y'all wanted.
as a black man, I'm never gonna be standing in the way of somebody's rights. But I was also saying it's a slippery slope, bro.
Exactly.
It's a slippery slope. You start letting people that was born a man but say they're a woman now go into whatever bathroom they want, and everybody can just do what they want. It's gonna get crazy.
Exactly.
It's gonna get crazy.
So this is the fight y'all wanted. I'm saying now y'all here now. Now y'all want to say, hold on, let's take some back. Let's take some back.
Was that woman's fight though, or was that?
That bro,
Was it woman's fight?
You think that we was voting on that?
I don't. No. I don't think it's women's fight. I think it's whoever was championing all the equality for
Yeah.
transgender people. I can't say that's just.
necessarily woman.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think that
That's what I'm
was-
saying. I don't know if
think
there's
that
just
was a
one.
big part
I
of
mean,
that.
did it start with Bruce Jenner? Like,
I think
I
that's
feel
a
like
big
it was
part of
relevant when Bruce Jenner started doing that shit. Was women really fighting for that type of equality? They was fighting for women's.
They was fighting for
women's rights. Women's right to vote.
Women,
right to
women's
work.
and gay
I
rights.
think
Y'all
you're
don't
talking
think
about
they was
no,
all
it's
doing
not.
that together? Y'all didn't see
No.
like that was together like that?
I never felt like.
that's
I
not-
never
that's
felt
not-
like.
I felt like
everybody-
women.
Nah, I
women
never
and
felt
gay
like
rights
anybody
is
else got to
okay.
hitch their struggle to the LGBT struggle. Nobody's ever been able to, bro. They they got
And
the
that
biggest
LGBT
tank, and they
that's
like,
the
nah, can't nobody
LGBT
ride with
right?
us, bro.
That's crazy how it's bigger than with black people.
Would that not be
like
a
their whole
LGBT
life
thing?
though?
Well, the transgender thing,
transgender.
yeah, but I'm saying that to say,
But you-
I think that's a transgender struggle. I don't think it's a woman's struggle. And I'm
No,
saying
yeah,
you
you talking about
could
when-
fight for both, but I don't think they go hand in hand. Is what I'm saying.
You talking
Well, they
about when
army
women are
roll
fighting
for them.
when
They got
women
a
was
lot of
fighting for rights,
fucking
they're fighting for
laws
rights,
passed.
bro.
That's facts.
It worked.
They army roll for them. They
That's
got
facts.
a lot of fucking laws passed that we couldn't get passed for black people.
Facts.
So you wouldn't be able to tell me, oh, like I'm not gonna be like against. They got an army that's super fucking strong, and women was more with them. Men wasn't voting like that, so it didn't care.
I'm pretty sure
It was some, but it wasn't a.
Do you know that for a
it was
fact,
big
though?
portion of voting coming towards
Do you know that for a fact though?
I guarantee you,
I'm
looking
gonna-
at the numbers to see if more.
I don't know.
Me,
We already know that women are a bigger percentage of voting. We already know that. That's a fact.
But it's probably women that don't play sports that might voted for that. Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's part of that. That was part of the shit they voted on. I felt like it was cool. They wanted
we're
wanted
talking
women to be able to
specifically-
come use the bathroom. Men to come use the bathroom. Like that.
That's a
When you
different
talk-
type of
you talk
equality
about
though.
specifically about like the WNBA and
So-
like they were saying not we want to get paid like the men, or they were fighting for the equality among the sports. They're saying you give them this percentage based on the profits. Why are our percentages lower? We're not talking about the money we make. We're talking about on the percentages. Why are we flying commercial? Why are we in 2-star hotels? Why is our training facility like this? Like, these are professional athletes. That ain't got nothing to do with your gender. You know what I'm saying? Candace Parker cannot sit on a commercial jet comfortably. Like, it's impossible. Like, anybody above 6'3" is uncomfortable in a coach seat. Like, WNBA superstar is flying coach.
Whose problem is that to fix though?
What do you mean?
Like, I agree. The WNBA should be treated better. They're
Well,
traveling-
things are starting to get better. Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying though, when everybody was complaining and saying they should be treated better, which is true, who are those complaints directed to though? Like, you gonna be mad at the NBA? The NBA has the money.
No, they were just comparing. They were just like, these are our counterparts.
I know,
Look
but,
how they're
but when
treated.
you're, my question is though, while the complaining happens and it's valid, are you who you barking at though?
I think you
they
need
were
more.
barking out their league,
I think they need more support behind, like with those like support, right?
Mhm.
Equality, like fighting for equal rights. I think if they have more support behind it,
Boy,
they'll
well,
probably go
let
relevant.
them in. Let them in. I guarantee you'll have a way stronger army.
Yeah,
Let them in.
That's a fact. That's why you're not wrong. What you're
Let
saying.
them in.
either.
Y'all make some money too. Y'all make way more money too. Let them in.
Mhm.
Y'all want it? We entertaining. Y'all want to entertain
For
it?
me, that's a bridge. For me, that's a bridge too far.
I mean, they already letting them do it.
No, I'm just saying.
Wasn't it
like,
just a transgender in the MMA cracked another
Yeah.
woman's skull?
Oh,
Like, so
man.
they letting them do it.
Beat
No,
her the
no,
fuck
I-
up.
But I don't
How's
think
that
they
not?
should.
But I'm
how's
saying
that
I'm
not
not
a
gonna
violation
pin-
of law? How's that not? Man,
That's crazy.
well, fuck my bad.
I'm
just
just
not
gonna,
gonna-
if
I'm not
they
gonna
100% dedicated, I'm
Let
with
me
it.
let me change my transgender. I don't go to jail.
Hey, timestamp killer, what your butt say?
My
Timestamp
name is Stefana. My name ain't Steve, it's Stefana. I ain't going to jail. Say word.
My name's Stefan.
Say word. Say word. Say less. It's the right hook for me. It's the uppercut for me. It's the headlock for me.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just saying they let them do it. They want to make more money and get money to garnish, gross money over there. That'll be.
This is like something we talked
I
about
don't
a while
care.
ago.
I don't watch women's sports, so it don't matter to me. Like
It was a girl a few years ago, a high school girl that got
Yep.
a football scholarship, and like me and Mike
Track.
talked about it. Yeah, a track scholarship, and it's just like, no, it was football. There was a girl that was
Kicker,
going,
right? She was
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a girl
okay,
that was a
okay.
kicker that was going to play
That was a while
football.
ago, right?
And so we were talking about like, there's nowhere for her to play football like on a serious level
Okay.
for her to get recruited to go get college paid for to do this. So she's gonna be playing football with young men. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, is that fair to her? Is this fair to all the dudes that now have to change how they are to accommodate this girl? Like, is she gonna have separate facilities? Is it gonna be all of this stuff? It's kind of the same thing. Like, should she be allowed to compete? She good enough. Somebody gave her a scholarly, but my fear would be you're gonna get hit too.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
So am I
different
supposed
for
to
me,
two-hand
'cause
touch you?
I
Am I
wouldn't-
supposed to like not tackle you? Am I supposed
No,
to?
tackle her.
Tackle her. She-
well, I think
What he saying?
our
What he
conversation
saying?
was around everything outside the
Check this
field.
out. So
Because I'm not worried about the field. She knows the risk of that. My concern is everything else.
So our assumption is that, and I say we because this is what I believe too, that Leah, as a man, wasn't good enough and wanted to be the best, so became a woman for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
But let's imagine a scenario where it's like, no, this is truly somebody who feels like they were born in the wrong body and they happen to be an athlete, and now they make the change. Like, is that because I feel like we looking at it like it's because it's like the dimensions of your body, and when you get this, there's just certain things a man could do that a woman can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking because I want to say my son is 6. So I want to say like 3 years ago, I watched the 30 for 30. It was a girl. She had a track scholarship. She was going D1 in track, and was telling her mom, like, I feel like my whole life I feel like I've been in the wrong body. I'm supposed to be a boy. Like, I'm a boy. And it was like, I want to have a sex. And they start the process to have a sex change.
How old was she?
Junior in high school.
Oh, okay.
Junior in high school. Either sophomore or junior. And
Too late.
the parents were saying, like, like when they looked at the rules and everything, it was like, because this is a sport where they have like you said, like, if it was football, there's no problem. Because this is a sport where the genders are separate, like, and it's clear, you're gonna have to go around with the boys now. We don't know if you're gonna be able to compete.
That's what I'm saying.
And sure enough, this young lady had the sex change to become a boy and lost every scholarship because she was getting number 1 and number 2. Now she's in the back of the pack, losing 8th, 9th place, everything. And now the
That's what I
scholarships
was
are gone.
saying.
And the dad even said to her, was like, let's just wait. Like, just wait 6 years. Like, you got 2 more years of high school, get your scholarship, go to school, and then after you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do
and
that.
she was like, but you don't understand. Like, I feel like I've been living in the wrong body for 17 years. You want me to do it for 6 more. So they let her have a sex change, and she lost all the scholarships and everything.
I think at that point it's about, I'm not gonna tell nobody how to live, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go out here and take everything that comes with. Some of it is unfair. Some of it I have no control of. But I have to go outside and live my life anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take that. If you're gonna do this, this is the risk. It sounds like she was made aware of it. You know what I'm saying? This is just where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope all your baskets wasn't in the track bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, like, you want to do this. There's a chance. Oh, damn. You ain't got no scholarships no more. Well, you knew this could happen. I'm not saying you get over it. I'm not saying you just, like, wipe your hands clean like, oh, that's in my past. You're going to be hurt about it, but ain't nobody doing you an injustice. That's how I feel. Like, nobody's doing you an injustice by, like, you're a man. You can't compete in the women's game. Your times aren't good enough to compete with the men. That is just the facts. It's a different situation if we're talking about, like, maybe you being ostracized because of whatever change you made within the sport that you're in. You know what I'm saying? How they was killing homeboy that came out in the NFL draft that was gay.
Michael Sam?
Yeah, Michael Sam. People was dragging, talking about he don't belong here. What do you mean he don't belong here? If he good enough to play in the NFL, he belong here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like those are two totally different things. It sounds like she was aware that this could be taken, and it was. Okay, so now you got to move forward. Where Michael Sam could literally be like, they're making my workplace toxic. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a safe space for me to come work. Like, that's my job. I belong here. Somebody drafted me here. You don't have the right, because of my sexual orientation, to make it hard for me in here. You know what I'm saying?
I give her a little bit more respect because she was dedicated. She was all the way in. She was like, look, I'm willing to lose my college scholarship.
Yeah.
Just like the transgenders that I want to go to the WNBA, you gotta chop your meat off. You gotta be. You can't be around here with your meat, bro. You gotta be fully committed, 100%
Fully
in.
committed.
Yeah, fully committed, bro. 100% in, nigga. Chop it off.
No.
Stuff it, put it on the mantle. Nigga, what you gonna do? You done with it,
Put it
though.
on the mantle.
You done with it, though. You can't be dunking on women you gotta meet, nigga. Nah.
I don't think.
That's sexual harassment. Hell no.
You all hanging on the rim.
No, that's sexual harassment.
You can't do the big ball
You
dance
can't do
down
that
the
dance going down the court.
down there, player.
No. You gotta be fully committed. Go ahead, chop it off.
Hey, why are we talking sports and basketball and shit? What happened to the basketball season at Bel Air Prep, man? I feel like nigga played one game and the season ended.
I think the season over.
What happened to
Niggas
the
going
team?
state, bro. They ain't never seen a player like Will. They just put that part in the bag. You see how this nigga was in
Will
business?
took him to the playoffs.
Will told the coach, he was like, and after you see that I'm exactly what this team needs, that's all I need to hear. I was like, oh, they ain't about to show another game, dog. This nigga's that nigga. He's that nigga on this.
I was looking forward to watching this nigga hoop. Man, I was like, what happened, man?
Another clip.
Yeah, so
They had him going crazy. He's going behind the back, step back. I'm like, this nigga's the
And
GOAT.
they made it
He had a wiggle.
how y'all feeling about Uncle Phil, man?
I ain't caught up yet, man. So y'all gonna have to. Fill
I haven't
me
even
in,
watched the
man.
show, so I'm all
Get
ears.
on it.
I like
That's my
like
favorite show right now.
I like
Bro,
every
that's
single
really
character
dope.
in it. I even like how they're portraying like Uncle Phil. Like I don't exactly rock with him. It kind of seemed like what he wanted his career kind of got to step on everything that the family's doing. But I like the character. You know what I'm saying? Like
Did Viv ever fuck with Michael Ealy?
No,
His name?
no. Let's say why. Because Uncle Phil came and stepped on that shit.
yeah,
What happened?
If Uncle
he
Phil didn't
G'd
pop
that
up,
nigga. He G'd that nigga.
and when Uncle Phil popped up on her like randomly, and she was shocked. Uncle Phil pressed the nigga low key, told her put all his business out on blast. She get mad.
Yeah,
She get mad. They go back to the room. He got a sweet talker. She still get mad. He like telling her she like this is why she quit. And this is I was so furious. Me and Tari in the house debating about this. She was telling him 15 years ago. He told her I would take care of you for the rest of your life. You don't have to do no art. You can do whatever you want. And she accepted it. She was happy with it. She said, I was happy with the decision 15 years ago, but now I look at it as, you should have told me this.
What you mean?
You looking at it in hindsight 15 years from ago?
15 years and millions up.
And millions up. Like, I should have did this. Like, hold on. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Me and white people talking about the same thing.
And then she get mad that he said that. Leave. Try to get a nigga to pussy. He says no. I'm not gonna be the one. I'm not gonna be the one that's go from a woman scorn and not take it. And then she just sit there at the bar. Like, so you was gonna give it to him still with your husband upstairs in the same hotel room.
Oh yeah, she.
So this Bel Air's not really comedy. It's more like serious.
No, it's a
Viv
Nah,
tripping.
okay.
See, sometimes I'll be watching it with like my
Like even
kids.
like
in the room,
original
I'll be
Fresh
editing
Prince was
sometimes.
like
I missed
comedy
that.
that
I
had
didn't
drama
miss
in
the
it
part
too.
when,
So
like,
this
she
is
went
all
down to
drama.
the bar and seen
It has.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
I
what
vaguely
the
seen it.
conversation
But it's
is.
like
she
that
was
your
low-key
what's that
hitting at it,
shit?
and
Your
he
period,
told her,
like
no,
actual
I'm
like
not
real life events type
I'm
shit.
not gonna be a
What is
part
it?
of the
So
woman's
y'all having a
scorn.
whole side conversation on the podcast.
My bad.
My
Go
bad.
ahead.
Yeah, he was talking like I'm not gonna be a part of woman's scorn. Like she was hinting at it. Like she wouldn't say it, and then you remember he paused and looked at her, and then he like,
Right,
no,
right,
I'm not
okay.
good.
You right.
So I was like, whoa, so you was still gonna do it, and your husband upstairs sleep? Like, oh my, oh no, I'm done with Viv. They need to kick her out, get a new one, Viv, like the last show. Let's get it.
Oh, and I like how the most recent episode they had. Nah, that's too much.
What happened?
Well, not just it ain't a big thing like that, but they had the light skinned Aunt Viv and the original Aunt Vi as like two new characters on the show.
Okay.
So like when
What's
Aunt
the
Viv
show love?
when Aunt Viv goes to
Chess.
like to do like her little art proposal, the two like ladies that she's presenting to is the light skinned Aunt Viv and the original.
Oh, okay. That's dope. That's
Cameo.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
dope.
it was dope. It was hella dope. It was
Yeah.
hella dope.
Yeah,
What y'all doing though? Your girl tell you she going on like a retreat for her job or something like that, and you pull up and she kicking it with just one nigga.
Oh man.
I'm going crazy.
What you mean? It's over. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm not saying crazy. No, you're not gonna walk up on
She
him.
lied to me talking about she going
And keep
to
in mind,
You're not gonna walk on you?
It's a business event.
Keep in
This is your
mind, this
wife.
is the same nigga. I was walking down the hallway and I caught just y'all
In
two
my
dolo in the art room looking at art.
Look, and I think, and this is why I do, and this is why
And now I
do
pop
like,
up and it's just y'all two off
and
to the
this is
side
the-
having drinks.
This is
Nah,
why I do
hell
like-
no.
This
Nope.
is why I do like Uncle Phil because of how he handled it. He just pulled up on homie like, popped up because when he first walked up, he was like, "Oh hey," he checked home. He didn't say nothing. He looked at homeboy. He was like, "Oh hey, no, she's spoken for," whatever he said, and then homeboy was like, "Oh," he was like, "Yeah, nigga," and then he got into his whole little. After they was talking, like he played it cool. He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm looked into you a little bit. You got a lot of chicks on your line. Like, what happened to all them? Like making like pretty, putting it out there like."
He dirty, man.
It's your girl.
No,
That's
that's,
wife, bro.
uh,
That ain't
Tell me, that's his
I'm
girl.
looking your business out here. Look, I know
I
what you're
shouldn't have
trying
to
to
do that. That's my wife. I shouldn't have to do that.
That shouldn't be that.
Yeah.
If I gotta do that, I can't trust. Like I'm already.
Nah, I don't think
That
so.
type of scenario
I don't
shouldn't
think
be
so.
as hard as
And
my wife.
I honestly don't think that Viv. I don't think she went in there with no intent to give it up, though.
Bro,
She
we
looked-
had a
so.
whole
I don't think so.
conversation after that where she was willing to give it to a nigga and
Hell
he
no.
turned it down.
I'm gonna have to go rewatch that episode because I believed her when she was like the way he looks at. I love the way he looks at my art, and I love how he's so into my art. And that's
Yeah,
it.
then
I
don't tell
believe
me
it.
how you love a nigga look how he look at you. Fuck is you talking about?
She didn't say how he look at me. She said how he looks at my art. How he look at my art.
I don't care what
It
you
made me
talking about.
uncomfortable too.
You can like it.
I just-
Yeah, don't love nothing another nigga do. I don't care if he wipe his shoes better. I don't give a fuck how he tie his shoes, put his pants on, whatever. You don't like none of that.
I don't love nothing.
Nah, man, she talking about a feeling. She like, I'm missing something. You busy tied up with your job, with your work. I'm over here doing.
So
what
you
I
out here
always
getting it
let
from
you do.
another nigga? Cause let me tell you, I be missing some shit.
Oh, yeah, I be missing shit too.
I be missing some shit.
I think that
I think a healthy
we
relationship.
talk about something.
address
Now we
it.
talk about something bigger because the show like that's a microcosm.
Let's take it there.
If you're
Take it there.
if your wife they're married in this situation is telling you that she's not feeling fulfilled in any kind of way, that is not the time for you to be like, well, I don't feel fulfilled in this. You should have brought that up.
Yeah.
We're talking about
you
what
could've brought that up.
what I'm not feeling right now.
No,
She's missing something. She's not saying that I'm looking for it from this. This nigga came up, he likes my work, and he could plug me in business wise.
Love the work, not like.
That's your insecurity if you feel like that. That's just how I feel. Like this is your insecurity coming in because you worried about X, Y, and Z. Like the real question should be like, why do you feel like this? Oh, because you're wrapped up in work, you're doing this, I feel like I can't. Now everything's gonna come out. I feel like I can't pursue this, I can't feel like I can't do this because yada, yada, yada. Now you really get to something. If you jump straight to, well, you know what, I wasn't really feeling like how you was a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying? Like now we just gonna be trading when we was
I'm not
unhappy.
saying. I'm
You
saying
know what I'm saying?
seriously. Okay, seriously. If she said this is,
Cause she know he don't like the nigga. She know her husband don't like the nigga.
You know
He
your
came
husband
here
don't
cheat
like
him.
the nigga, and then you
Twice.
come. First off, this is the same. We're in the same conversation when she's telling him that. When she's telling him that the 15 years ago I told you you're wrong. So 15 years ago I told you I'm gonna take care of you. I couldn't get past that part. You can't tell me 15 years after $1 million later, us living our lives, you
That
telling
part.
me you was unhappy with me saying that I was gonna take care. You want
$1
me
million
to be like,
later.
oh.
That part.
And then you can't
Be
say because
resentful.
she said that I was happy and I was appreciative for you doing that. But looking at it, in hindsight, I wish you would have said keep doing your passion.
Well, but Phil
This is
also
15 years later
Phil
and
also
family
kept it a
later.
buck with her though. He said you were ready to run from the pressure.
Yeah, and then that's when
What
she
you
went
want me to
outside.
do? What you want me to do? You were ready to run from the pressure. I think that in that scene, she kind of realized I am resentful. I may be resentful for the wrong things. I did play a part, but I think we all go through that in relationships where you wish you could have done something different. Not that it's gonna change the relationship. Not that y'all gonna hate each other or y'all can't be together no more. But like I look back on my relationship and I do wish that there were situations where I would have said something
I don't
different. I would
think
have
she
done
cared.
something different, and maybe there would have been a different outcome. Not saying that like me and my girl ain't together, we don't get married or nothing like that. But like, if you resent me for something, I want you to say that, get it out so we can fix
Yeah.
this.
But
don't just be
that's
sitting here
That's a
resentful.
fact.
And that's what she
How long
ultimately
ago was
did.
she resentful though? Like she.
15, she been holding this shit up. 15 years.
Nah, you can't be resentful.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Or the new nigga came around and popped up some shit like,
And now you feeling resentful because he
because
came
this
around.
nigga came around makes you
Yeah,
feel
that's
some type of
different.
way.
That's different. Yeah,
That
that's
sounds like you ready to move on. That's what it
Yeah.
sound like.
And
You're
this
not
is-
being
this is
resentful.
my
That's
thing.
not. That is not
And this is
resentful.
what
Come on, man. You know what time it is.
You can say like, oh, she was saying all this, and this is how she really felt, but you felt like this after this nigga came up, and this what made you know. This is how I know that this is all about this nigga, because you went back after I said that and said that I gave you the escape hatch and your ass dove out that motherfucker.
Preach.
Yeah, you realized that, and you was mad that I said it, and went outside and offered him the pussy.
no.
Come on, yeah, bro. You're
She
not
out of line,
viewing
bro.
it like
She out
that,
of
bro.
line.
You trying to give her benefit of the doubt.
You can't be resentful when after you start meet up with this nigga.
Yeah, this
and
nigga
you
got
should
you feeling
have
about
been
some-
said this before
Before you even
whatever.
met anybody. Yeah, you should have felt that feeling before
And
a nigga made you feel
how
that
much
feeling.
are you raising these kids when Jeffrey is right there? Like, I'm trying to figure out how much is she raising these kids.
Nigga does wilding.
He not.
much you raising
Hey, hey, that's a fact though.
I be seeing Kim Kardashian running around with
cracking
nannies
the
and all
whip
types of shit.
on
How
our
much
lip,
y'all
bro.
raising these kids, bro? I be seeing Kim Kardashian running around with nannies and all type of shit. How much of y'all niggas really raising these kids? That's why these rich niggas kids be crazy as fuck and can't hold it all together.
But nah, I think two things can
They
be
got
true.
nannies.
I think
Real niggas raised there.
I don't think
You
she
raised
had,
by a
I
tribe,
don't think she had
baby.
resentment the whole time. I don't think she had resentment the whole time.
This-
And I think
That's when she met old boy, right? That's when she started.
No,
doing
I
it.
think
Nah,
over the
I
years
think
she
before
realized that she
yeah.
hasn't been
Yeah.
fulfilled in every
I
way.
think
Like,
old boy made her realize
Yeah,
that.
me too.
He helped her to
That's
that
how-
realization.
I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this.
Don't wait till you meet somebody to start.
I think
feeling-
old boy
if you really
helped her
feel
to
some type of way.
Okay,
address
okay,
it before you
okay.
meet
So
somebody.
would it be wrong? Would it be wrong if she met a female artist and that person made her realize that? Would that be wrong?
No,
No.
because you ain't offer it up.
Because it ain't nothing there. Yeah, it ain't. You don't have no connection.
Okay, I'm talking about before they get to the bar and she offering the pussy.
I don't know.
I'm talking about.
Is it a transgender?
I'm talking about.
My
Call
bad.
back, call back.
I'm good. I'm talking about like you saying like, oh, because of this nigga, like now you feel resentful because you met him. It's like, yeah, maybe the answer is yeah, but it ain't because this nigga is so special. Maybe it's just he's an artist and I'm an artist too, and now I'm realizing things. So I'm asking, what if it was a female artist or a 17-year-old artist that she met at a high school and she's like, you know what, I feel a certain way that I didn't keep painting, that I didn't stay with my passion. So maybe I did realize it because I met him. But it ain't because he's so special. It's because he's an artist like I'm an artist.
So I'm
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I get that.
That's deep.
That's all fine, bro. For you to find the person that light that spark back in you, that's to reignite that spark, that's all fine and good to me. My whole thing with her, Viv is, she's not really like, okay, so you find a spark with the dude, but you could have found this spark if you was feeling this way. You could have said it. The whole thing is, you know, he don't like this man. He been around, y'all been sneaking around doing from the rip. She was sneaking, even when she do the arch from the rip.
When she went to
so
the
it
gym,
looked
yeah,
bad.
Sneak with the female. With the female, like what you saying in your situation.
It
she
just
was
looks
sneak with
bad.
the female.
It just looks bad from the point to where you from the rip you've been sneaking about this. And so now when he find out, oh now it's a nigga
Well,
involved.
maybe it's not sneaking. Maybe it's just I'm not telling you because it's not important. Like if I go do something, if me and Steve, like if y'all decide like, yeah, I'm tired, man, we finna get to the crib, and me and Steve go to Applebee's, get a burger, have a drink, and watch the game, that's harmless. But if I go do that with a girl and I don't tell my girl, that's gonna be a
That's
problem.
what it is.
That's
That's
the
a
problem.
problem. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, that's a problem. Yeah.
I gotta tell my girl, hey, if I'm going with a girl, I should tell my girl, hey, I'm going here with such and such.
I'm just here. I agree. I'm just here to play devil's advocate.
You wouldn't feel no type of way, Steph, if your wife went to a bar with a man, she didn't tell you.
this the second time you didn't call her sneaking. You came in the house, y'all had a party at the house. You go, you entertaining everybody. You come back in the house, they in the room.
So I'm giving my girl
One
the
on
eyes.
one sitting on the bed talking. You like, hold on, what's going on
Over there.
Oh, he was admiring the art that I painted last. Okay, cool. But y'all in here one on one. There's a party going on outside.
Oh God.
What's going on?
Even if I
He told my
trust
man, he
you,
said, why don't you go
like-
do some guest
yo,
stuff?
even if I trust you,
Why the fuck are you upstairs in our room?
even if I trust you with everything in me, even if I trust you with everything in me, and I can let that slide, I could be like, that was kind of fishy, but in 15 years, you ain't never did nothing crazy, so I could let that slide. The very next thing that happens, it's like, okay, what's going on with this?
What's going on?
I can give you the benefit of the doubt one time, but twice it's like, all right, come on, man.
Okay, I'll put it. This is my full thought. I think that he is just like. I think that she's been growing in resentment. When she first got taken out of that situation because of pressure, she wasn't tripping. She was focused on her first couple kids, and then maybe some point along the way, maybe like second or third kid, she started wanting to paint again. But we fully in the throes of this nigga's life. He's in the middle of his career chase. We don't really have time for that. So now I start growing resentful. But I'm not resentful to the point where I need to say something. Or I'm not resentful to the point where this is affecting how I move with you. I'm resentful and I'm like, damn, maybe I missed my opportunity, but I'm happy. I got my kids, I got my family, we glowing up, everything is good. Then I meet that person, and this is what I think from the show. It ain't him. She's a feeling, and he gives her that feeling. The feeling could have came from anywhere. She would have been exactly the same if it was a female. She just maybe wouldn't have that bar conversation where it looked like, are you What? You just talked to this nigga.
I think she would have. It just wouldn't look away because it'd be a woman.
And that's what I'm saying.
And that's where. If it was a woman.
No, I think when she first goes to that first art gallery, she does sneak because she doesn't want Phil to know that she's out chasing this right now because she's not even sure if she wants to do this. She's putting her foot in the pool like, let me see how much I. And she's like, dang, she start feeling it again. People start bigging her up. They talking about putting her on the platform. Now she's like, damn, I missed something.
So then is that sneaking?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You know,
because I think it's different. I think if it's different, if it's somebody in here. Phil, he don't know what's going on with his family, bro. That's why he got Jeffrey.
Yeah,
that's why Viv is at home. You know what I'm saying? He out here trying to be DA.
Probably go to the grocery store without me knowing, nigga, you snuck. I'm being serious. Now I don't know everywhere you going. Everywhere.
I don't give it up like that.
I take the location and all. Like, where you at? Especially if I got the baby. Where are you at?
I
Come back and get this
understand
baby.
the location thing as a safety measure. I just feel like that is wild and intrusive, bro.
You know, like
I feel like that is so wild and true. Like me and wifey got friends that they just be like, let me see where he at. I'm gonna just check his location. I'm like, dang. Like, what if he driving past somewhere that you don't want him to be at? Like, damn.
Jelani location and my son location. I can tell you where all the motherfuckers at right now.
you know, like,
and they ear pods. I can tell you where all that shit at.
To y'all point, like
family pay, I need to know.
To y'all point, like where he was making it like that spark. Like married women do feel unappreciated. I've seen a married woman that I fucked with in Vegas before, and her man was like literally right there. Like to your point, you're saying like she was missing the spark, and that random man made her feel appreciated, and I was gassing her up the same point. Like,
see, but that's
like,
different though, because that's different when you out and. Yeah, you could do that.
I think it's the same standards, but,
kinda, but
her husband was literally
Tari don't dance, but
gambling
when I
on the
go out to
side.
clubs and shit and Tari with us,
kissed
when we
me
go
in front
out
of
and
this
shit, I can
dude.
dance with people. When we was just
No,
out
she
somewhere.
kissed me. She kissed. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's wild.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
called a coco.
Yeah.
That's called a coco.
Yeah.
That's not called, yeah, that's some other shit right there.
Well, he was saying
He was
though.
trying to watch. He was trying to sit on the couch.
Trying to
and watch. Yeah, they was trying to scoop you.
He was like, babe.
No, he came and pressed her. He grabbed her by the arm, like, you gonna fucking sit here and kiss him. He was calling me beautiful. That's all it took. That's all it took.
I think that
That's
a
all
lot
it
of
took.
times,
Snatched her dumb ass up.
You haven't called me beautiful in 5
in
years.
real life situations, I think that it's stuff like that. I think that people, and I think this is like a thing in relationships, like you get so comfortable, like that you stop doing the stuff that got you your girl or your man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know like a few married couples that it's like I joke with my girl. I be like, you still want me to do that shit like this day one? Like, I be joking with her, like, what are you talking about, nigga? You know I love you. What are you talking about? But it's like that's a joke. But the thought behind it is, are you gonna stop doing stuff to remind me that you love me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't never want to be in that position. I don't want my queen looking around nowhere because something I'm not doing. I'm not gonna look at that like, damn, why you out here doing that? If it's because of something I'm not doing or something that I am doing, that's on me. I'm not gonna necessarily. I don't want the act. I'm gonna be mad if you cheat on me or none of that. But
Uncle
it
Phil.
came from somewhere. And
Time out. So let's say your wife isn't fulfilled in some way, and she goes and gets fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
She's not being fulfilled, and she's expressed it to you, and you haven't fulfilled it, and she goes and finds it somewhere else. You'd be okay with that?
No. I'm gonna be mad at the act. Anybody's gonna be mad at the act. It hurts to find out whatever's happening, cheating, whatever. Like, I think emotional cheating is way worse than anything you could do physical. Don't go over here and be giving this nigga a part of your heart, a part of your mind. None of that.
I used to feel like that. I don't know if I
we
feel
could
like
all
that
go
anymore.
out and have sex with somebody, bro.
So
I could put my wife in a room full of rappers, nigga. You know what they can't get? Her mind. That's me.
shit, she
Y'all
got
can do whatever y'all want. My girl's not affected by that because her mind is with me. She wakes up thinking about me. She go to sleep thinking about me. Good luck. Good luck to the rest of y'all.
Nah,
niggas.
you got. Don't take the mouse. You can take everything. Don't take the mouse. Yeah, nah.
I always been like that, bro. Like I don't.
That's deep though. I get what you're
I don't-
saying.
I don't-
Me personally,
I don't
yeah.
want neither
I'd like
one.
to be like that in
I
theory.
don't want.
I would like to be like that too, but I
neither
can't lay
one.
next to my girl while she over there dumbing up hella niggas. Like, take the heart. Why didn't you take the heart? Don't take
I
the
think
mouse.
about stuff too much,
God
bro. Like,
damn.
I
Don't take the pussy.
I
Take
think
the
I
heart.
start to-
I couldn't do that, bro. You a big man for that, bro. Oh God, bitch, you was in the room.
I don't care how many times I did it.
You was in the room.
I'll put it like this. Like, I think the
physical.
physical is quick. I think the physical is quick. Like, all of us just by nature, like, we want instant gratification. If you hurt, you want that pain to go away. If you happy, you just want to live in that spot. When you sad, you want it over as quick as possible.
I would be happy with entertainment
Like,
mentally, not
so
physically.
like physical acts are quick. You could do that on impulse. It take time. You were deliberate. If you start coming home and you different, and you like, well, you don't make me feel like all of a sudden you got all this kind of spice for me. I'm like, what is going on here? Well, my other nigga, huh? you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a gradual thing. And that's always what I think about. Like, I put in time with this girl, bro. And what did he say to you where you were just comfortable? Because I know the walls I had to break down with you. I know what I had to go through to get to this point with you. We've been through some shit. How long have you known this thing? How long has this been going on? Are you serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm going to feel. Like, something physical, I'm going to be furious. But I could almost excuse a mistake that you just made knee-jerk. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you thought something out and it's premeditated, that's going to be harder for me to deal with. That's going to be harder for me to deal with. That means you're going on dates with this nigga, you text this nigga on the side, you call this nigga when I'm not around, like all this other stuff. Like, yo, this nigga ain't just throwing game at you. You giving it up to this nigga. Like, you telling this nigga stuff. Like, shit you ain't telling me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like, nah, bro. Nah.
I used to feel like I could forgive, because I be thinking, like, what if I messed around and made a mistake? I want forgiveness, but I don't know.
So I ain't got that much forgiveness.
We got double standards for a reason.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
And I'm cool
I
with
was thinking double standards.
And I'm cool with double standards. And I've always said that. I'm cool with double standards
too.
Cool with it too. Oh God, I'm cool with it.
Steph,
you better stop.
I'm not.
I said that 98% double standard.
I already disagree with your whole take. I respect it, but what you saying is.
And I ain't complaining.
What you saying was
I ain't complaining
100%
about
fact.
your double standard.
Yeah, I believe
That means she's investing her heart and mind into
No,
somebody.
I'm with y'all. Some double standards I'm cool with because I kind of think they're playful. I'm not down with those hard gender lines.
Is Will not that him and Carlton cool? Is it out of pocket for him to be dating Lisa? Or was it ever out of pocket for him to date her at all?
They young, man.
They young, bro.
That's some young. Nah, when you young, I don't see nothing wrong.
They
with
young,
that.
and I feel like she came to put her bait in the water. Like, she came in and fished her reel. Like,
That's what I feel. Because I said to Steph, I was like,
and is that?
in theory, I wouldn't do it. But I was saying to Steph, like,
I don't know.
it's like, you my cousin, but I don't even know you, my nigga. Like,
And is that really your girl? Like, how serious?
Yeah,
is
that's what
y'all?
I'm saying. They was young. Like, that's like saying, like, say I moved from wherever and moved
Y'all
to San
14,
Diego. I moved to San Diego, and a girl to start getting at me, and you came when we in high school. You like came in like, oh, that was my ex girlfriend. I'm like, I mean.
Yeah.
Like she's still your girl.
Is she a girl still? Or
Y'all was in love?
Yeah.
You love her?
That's your ex, sorry.
I feel it.
I think all of
You
us.
asking nigga, you love her?
I think a situation like that.
You love her or not?
I don't know.
So you in love, nigga?
You in love with her? Then I'm gonna leave
A
her alone.
situation like that, babe.
That's your wife, bro? That's your wife,
Then I'm
bro?
gonna leave her alone. That's just your ex.
Yeah, it is what it is.
He said, he pulled the camera out. He said, are you calling me about a chick that's on my dick? You talking to me about a chick on my dick?
Like, she
She didn't even know I was your cousin.
That's crazy. She didn't bring you up.
I always
we
stay away
at
from that.
Carlton's house. She didn't bring this nigga up. Like,
It's fair game, man.
I feel it. I always stayed away from that, man. If my brother, my homie, anybody touched it, I'm like, I'm cool. It's a million girls out here, man.
I'm glad
I'm
somebody feels
cool.
something.
I'm cool.
I like you.
Bruh. Nobody want to hear this nigga.
Anybody said anything?
Nah, man. I'm with y'all. They too young to be necessarily worried about that. And she straight up said, like, I think Carlton used my vulnerability to get close to me. Like, kind of, he playing with my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really into this thing. There's no way you go from Carlton to Will. Like, both of these niggas is your bag? Like, you crazy?
And two opposites.
Yeah, like, this nigga is like,
She definitely
Plays
don't,
across,
she
my
definitely
nigga.
don't got a type.
yeah, he didn't work. We're all tall nigga, light skinned.
super pro black too in this episode.
Yeah,
This
word.
episode, I was like, okay, you was just like your boy say nigga and shit. But
Real
alright.
talk.
How y'all feel about the opinion about the show that they need to like bring some more like happy topics to the show, like something.
Oh, it's too
more
dark.
Like,
They said it's too dark.
They need to dunk. They need to do some basketball. Show me a highlight. So I'm with that. Show me some niggas play basketball. I don't
No,
really care.
I'm not.
I'm liking how it is really.
I like it too.
I don't even think it's dark. I just think like people want it to be like all cutesy, bro. And they're not trying to make this show cutesy. They're like, families go through shit, and we're gonna put a prominent black family in some of these situations. Like the original Fresh Prince, it was only like that. Like they dealt with all of this same content. It was just filmed as a comedy.
Yeah, from a comedic standpoint.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like the show was any less dark, or it was just Will Smith was up there trying to be hilarious.
Oh, they took it there in Fresh Prince.
No,
They
and,
absolutely
and
took it
that's
there.
what I'm saying. And nobody was like, "Oh my God!" Well, it's the same shit. This is a kid from
It's
the
funny.
hood that was fatherless. He get up with his family, and a lot of this shit is not cool. He don't know none of his cousins.
This
He
most
gotta figure
recent-
these niggas out.
This most recent episode reminded me of an episode from the original when it was from season 1 when Uncle Phil won some type of award or something like that, and his parents came to town, and he was like trying to tell not tell like his original upbringing, like how he's from like Yamakra, he's like this country nigga that grew up on a farm and all of that. He was trying to leave that part, like, because he had to get up and give like a speech about himself.
Yeah.
He was trying to leave that part out.
And it was,
And his mom was sitting there like with his arms folded, looking at him like, for real, my nigga, like you not finna. Anyway,
That's when
this
he
most
went back to
recent
his
episode
fraternity. That's what
reminded
that
me of
was.
Yeah.
They gave that nigga the B.I. I was dying when they gave him the B.I.
I don't like Hillary shading my nigga Jazz too. She's scandalous for that.
Jazz working hard, man. I'm like, damn, bro, she playing with you, nigga.
He a gangster was sticking in there. He like, man, she fine and she got money. I gotta thug it out.
No, she played him out on this last episode. He tried to.
She played him out when he first went up there to help her out. Like,
I'm saying straight up, my man got up the gumption, was like, yo, I cook you a meal. She was like, well, I'm over here at this hotel, like,
I'm at a 5-star.
girl,
What that shit?
I know how you live. I said we gonna go to my crib though. Like what?
You want to come to my 5-star? We can order on your room card too.
I'm like,
I want
dang,
lobster.
like I'm trying to
I
show.
want lobster
He
with my
trying to really,
breakfast.
he trying to really court her. He trying to really court her. She doing that.
Hey
Yeah,
man, my girl had $1 million in there. Girl I met had $1 million offered me up to her 5 room. I want lobster with my breakfast. I want lobster grits.
Scammy.
I want lobster grits.
On everything.
I want
Yeah.
all
Not
my-
right off my invite for me to cook for you, man. No.
Yeah, she was scandalous
Nah,
for that.
yeah.
She was
It's
scandalous for that.
almost like, huh? Where you want me to go? Like, well, number one, they got Jazz as the
Why you
man.
bring that clear up here? I told you.
Number one, they got Jazz as the man on there. He got his own business.
Yeah,
He
Jazz the
riding
man.
clean. That nigga look like money.
All
Like,
the
you
time.
know, like,
He always, anytime Jazz touched the camera, he the freshest nigga.
yeah. That's why I'm like,
Anytime he
Hillary
touch the
dogging
camera,
the
he
nigga out
fresh
like he ain't got no
And he's
bread.
stupid. And he's stupid cool. Nigga
Yeah.
got his shades on in the inside. Niggas in the club, nigga got shades on. I'm like, look at this nigga Jazz, he cool as fuck.
I will my stomach glass.
nigga ain't never not got a fresh cut.
Mm-hmm.
I like this story a lot. I like Bel Air a lot, bro. This
You
shit's
ready?
so good.
I stay ready. I'm like, okay, Jazz.
That nigga the man, bro. Him and Jeffrey, my favorite characters.
I fuck with Hillary. Hillary probably one of the.
Nah, you know, I like Hillary too. I like Hillary too. She let me down though, man, when she was like, well, hold on, let me think about this. It was real though, because I, you know what I'm saying? I feel like anybody would have stopped and thought
I'd have
about
been
it.
out there in my speedos too, man. Nigga said 30,000 a post. What? I be
Throw me the
posting
chunks,
every day.
man. Throw me the chunks.
They have
Every
to-
day,
they
I
have
be
to-
a couple
they
times
have
a
to be
day.
limited to me.
I
Like,
be
bro,
a
we just
thundering
talk about
man.
one post though. Nigga.
I be the
Y'all owe
thundering
me
man,
5.
bro. You crazy?
I posted 5 times, nigga. I want 5 of those payments.
I'm in my thundering. You bugging.
What? For 15,000 a post, nigga.
I ain't gonna hold y'all when
I be in there standing like Captain Morgan.
when
on
they
my
sent
leg
us
in
all
the
home. I wanted to get an
Like the Old
OnlyFans
Spice
page,
man,
bro.
you know?
Old
Old
Spice
Spice
man,
man.
nigga up there.
Whatever, bro.
I was like 30,000.
I'm about to get an OnlyFans with Shorty anyway, bro. I'm about to get this money this out.
You gonna rub,
What you finna
her
be
toes?
doing on
What you
OnlyFans?
supposed to toes?
Yeah,
Put it rubbing her
bro.
toes?
Ebony and Ivory little foot joint, man.
This
Foot
nigga.
joint.
Y'all gonna wear the mask? You gonna wear a mask?
Hey,
You gonna be wearing the mask?
Hey,
Y'all
man.
gotta show- y'all gotta
Oh,
cover your
God.
tattoos.
I'm gonna be counting my 6 figures at the bank, nigga.
I'm gonna support the link, but I ain't subscribing.
I'll share it.
I ain't subscribing though.
I took lingerie photos. I'm a photographer. I took lingerie photos before, right? The girls that I took their photos, one of them hit me up and said, "Can I film her OnlyFans content?"
Dang, for real?
Yeah.
You better get
What'd you
fresh
say?
money.
What'd you say?
What wifey said?
Said I had to holler at wifey. And I asked wifey. I didn't make it like real. I was like, "What if?" And she was like, "I mean, it's a job." I was like, "So you be cool with that?"
Yeah, you finessed it real good. What if?
In angles.
Why you doing the same shit?
You know, like, I don't like the way you zoom in on that. Oh my god, close to that pussy.
I was like, it just looked like I'm close. I zoomed.
I told her but she was so cool. I was like, it's a job. Like, I ain't sure. I was like, but I just had to like let you know because like how I edit. Like I edit on a 32-inch TV. You know what I'm saying?
So shit, you don't heard her walk in like.
What are you watching? What are you doing?
That ain't my pussy. Who pussy is that?
Oh,
What shit is that?
Y'all just blowing in there, Michael.
Mike.
Yeah, the thing, photographers be getting it off, bro. I done met some photographers that have told me some stories, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Would you take your girl with you?
If she wanted to come here. If she
That's
wanted to come.
lit, man.
First off, that's
some real
support
shit.
That's the support. I'm here for business.
I was asking a question. Would you like if your girl wanted to go?
If she
Yeah.
want to come, I don't care.
What kind of content she record? What kind of content she do?
Her-
I'm about to say, yeah, she like the swimsuit girl. She like the
After that.
bust it open girl.
She gonna squirt
said-
on camera?
She said to start it's gonna be just her.
Oh, so
Okay.
you just
The
gonna be-
start is gonna be just her.
She said that's what
She
she
gonna be
said.
zooming in and out.
And she better put like
You're like,
she
you
put
film a lot of her content with your phone. No, I transitioned.
I sent it to the
I know it
phone.
sound like a text message came in the background. Like, what is that vibrating noise?
My guy gonna throw a Mandingo party.
But nah, she like put an emphasis on the to start. Well, to start, it's gonna be just me.
Oh, that mean yes. She said when she find a suitor, when she finds somebody that's gonna do it right,
It's gonna be.
I mean, she appreciates your work.
man. She tell her she give me
appreciate
an
her, appreciate
upfront.
You better go on. You better go on
Give me
Instagram.
an
Put that
upfront and a percentage of the
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
editor.
You know,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's some money though. That's money too.
time.
Yeah, that's money, bro. Hell yeah.
Might be the talent.
I might be the talent. She give me an upfront. I need an advance and a percentage of the OnlyFans. I might be the talent.
Double duty.
That
Sorry,
nigga,
tell me all the
Double
time.
that nigga want equity. That nigga want equity.
Yeah, I want equity. You ain't even started yet. You want me to drop some? Let me see. Is you popping like that?
What, y'all be talent? Y'all be talent? How would that fly at home?
Nah, my won't. She be playing like that. She like, hey, you gotta go out here and sell some dick. she always tell me that all the time. You gotta sell some dick.
Sorry, crazy.
She gonna be sick. He gets sick.
Oh god.
Alright, let's bring the money on real quick.
I do the escort thing, man. I do the escort
Little
thing.
gigolo.
I go chill. I go
Gigolo.
years ago to do that.
I go chill at the
All you
bar
gotta
with
do
some
is
old
get a
ladies,
clean cut.
man.
You a nice size young nigga. Like you a nice size built nigga. I said get out here. Some more hoes will pay you.
Gigolo.
I might some more hoes will pay you. You probably don't even gotta drop meat off like that. Like
Like that.
Like that. just once a week.
Not like that. Bro.
not like that. You gonna get it.
You ain't gonna have to
She
give her A
ain't gonna want it
plus.
3 times all. You feel me?
You ain't gonna have to give her A plus.
She gonna have to
Give
take
her a C.
she gonna have to take
Nah, bitch,
jalapeno
pay for it.
killers.
You gonna get some A. You gotta give out A1. They gonna be in there with honey pack, blue chew, everything. Got pink horsepower, whatever. Bitch, pay for it. Depending
Damn,
on
bro,
the
you
fee,
studied the
I'm
whole
getting
game,
it.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Naomi sound like a porn star. That's crazy.
Peak horsepower, bro.
Named every fucking sex pill you get from the gas station. That's crazy. My guy be at AM PM every day, huh? Let me find out.
You don't
Let me
get
find
those.
out.
You don't get those. You
Let
gotta
me find out
order
the homie at 7-Eleven. every
those
day.
work. You gotta order those.
Put in a little work.
I still ain't messed with the blue chew, man. It was like,
I ain't never take that shit.
You
So
ain't took
what?
one?
Yeah,
I took one.
He gave me one. I think he gave me 2 of them.
What?
Yeah?
As soon as I seen them, I was like, what?
What are they called?
Brilliant idiots.
Blue chew.
$5.
What are they called?
it's,
Just to
it's,
see your
it's
box.
basically Viagra, but it's gum.
It's true. It's like
Yes,
a pill.
it's
It's like
chewable. It's a Viagra chewable.
What's
The
the
homie
little
was
pills?
telling me if you ever have a 3-cent pop of Viagra, that's what the homie told me.
I mean, probably. I
But
don't know.
Viagra is prescription. You
Yeah.
gotta get that. Like that ain't prescription.
What's that shit called? I might have to edit that. I ain't say that.
So we said I'm the only one that has never tried none of this?
I'm not. I haven't tried this. I haven't tried this either.
Okay.
No, I haven't tried. I'm on the same page. Hey, bro. I was always bro. My gun was good, baby.
I just always thought that was for only niggas.
That's a party pack. Yeah, that's a party pack. That's what we call those.
I was always.
I'm glad you was feeling
I
it too. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm
I always heard that like the Viagra, like the pills and stuff, give you crazy headaches. Like if you catch a headache, like it's crazy. And it's so I never wanted to try. The blue chew. That's why I wanted to try it.
Hey, Doe, go ahead and text me that.
Nah, but your gun work good.
Don't worry about it.
Man, your gun work good. You good, man?
Gotta look good for the video. Gotta look good for the video.
You getting that extra? That's that enhancer.
Yeah.
The Hennessy's a enhancer.
I'm going crazy tonight.
That cognac. That
I could dunk. I'm trying 360 tonight.
I mean, like I ain't never dunked in my life, but it's gonna tonight's the night.
This is secret stuff, huh?
I used to think twice.
Jordan's secret stuff. Mike's secret stuff.
Right, I got him.
I pulled up.
Since we on the topic, y'all cool with y'all girl bringing toys into the bedroom with y'all?
I seen her.
Not no dildo. Not no dildo.
Nah, a vibrator, like a little toy. Not no dick.
To me, that's not a toy. That's a dick.
I just said dildo.
I'm with you.
Oh,
I feel you. I understand why you said that. I'm saying
like
me, I'm gonna tell my girl that's not a toy. That's a dick.
Like a little vibrator.
No, you talking about like a little vibrator ring?
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a little vibrator ring on my shit before, but like
not a
I'm not getting
dildo.
handcuffs, and I'm not fucking with no dildo.
You're not getting the handcuffs.
I'm not getting handcuffs.
Why not?
Either.
I'm not getting put.
Y'all wouldn't
What's wrong with
let your girl put
Come
that.
on, man.
I'm not about to be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like you.
I'm not about to be.
I'm not gonna handcuffs on me.
You a wild boy.
I don't know why she tied me up in some other shit. Please believe I was in the chair like my nigga. God,
She goes through your phone.
Like my feet on fire, like Fresh Prince.
Oh God!
Shit, she gonna bring them scissors out. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I can't.
You talking about toys, all that shit's confident, bro.
Hell no, I ain't getting
I know
handcuffs.
Tari ain't gonna do nothing to me, but the fact that just being hopeless.
I don't want to be that vulnerable.
Yeah, I don't want to be that vulnerable, bro. I can't do it.
I'm like, that's the one person you can be vulnerable with. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I said.
He said he want to be.
That's not vulnerable.
I ain't trying to be vulnerable. That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying
God, I would handcuff my bitch, man. I'm not getting handcuffed at all. Hell no. Fuck out of here, boy.
man.
You look like you bring 3 dildos in the bed. Fuck out of here.
Man, I don't know, man. I might try some shit. I ain't gonna knock.
Oh man.
I'm gonna see what's really. I'm gonna see what's really. I'm like, it's like. Let's say I get in the bed. Let's say I get in the bed and then the cover.
The rolls.
So what you bring the rolls to the motherfucking bed? Like, this is shit you could have did without me. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's better than you do it because I can get me out the way quick. Like, I can get me out the way fast. Like,
nah,
y'all
man.
looking at it as competition.
No,
it's
I'm
a
not.
teammate.
I'm saying,
It's a teammate, bro.
I would bring.
Competition.
I'll bring
saying
toys. I'll bring
I'm
toys.
saying-
I'll bring, but I ain't bring no deal like you said the rolls or something.
What we doing?
Right.
What you mean?
The little rings, man. The
little vibrator toy,
like some little edible
gonna have to do
stuff,
something
man.
that-
I'm lit. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, you.
That's what I'm saying. She bring the
from
vibrator
a night
out
out, we
and
feeling
tell
good.
you where she wants you, what you want.
Let's find out
what
about
she
you,
want you to
Steph.
do.
Let's find out.
If I got a vibrator,
Let me find out, bro.
Put it on and shit like that. That's just, I'm not.
So
you
your
ain't tell
rolls,
me-
if you got
you
the
just
rolls,
want
like,
me,
go-
you just
go
want me
put
to
on
go down there and just wait till it's my turn.
It ain't gonna be like that, nigga. You
This
gonna be.
nigga, look how he said like he waiting for a bus.
Fucking her and put it on her quick. I'm trying to figure out like
He did all kind of shit, bro.
This nigga said he gonna be like after the football game down on the knee, like.
No, that nigga gonna be quiet.
You niggas got hands on.
That nigga gonna be quiet. When is the
Nah,
turn?
bro. Nah.
Y'all niggas team. That's
Nah,
the
it's a team.
Nah,
bro.
you
It's
better
not
hit it,
competition.
yeah.
It's
Look,
a
man,
team.
man, I go up in the little boutique and I just browse.
Oh, God, you gonna tell her, baby, you know what time it
I'm
is.
just seeing
Put your
what,
face down,
what
ass
stick
up.
out. I got a
Like,
couple
damn, this
things
shit
on my
hard.
list that I want to
No.
get. I need a bigger crib for some of the stuff I want to get.
Oh yeah, my boy.
That nigga gonna be
He gonna be on the swing like.
I gotta go put on Spider-Man suit. We don't come over Steph. I told her don't go down.
The back room. Let's go.
Don't go in here. That ain't for everybody. That's everybody. That's my private
It's
room.
nasty time.
You saw that new
Spider-Man movie? I'm gonna swing for this way. I'm gonna drop a stick off.
Walking step from it's gonna be a camera on a tripod by mistake. Like, oh my bad, God. I didn't know I had company coming over.
They got a mirror at the top of the ceiling.
I was filming my OnlyFans content.
My
bro.
guy got the Freak Badge Hall of Fame, bro. You
Oh
going
my
crazy
God.
right now.
Nah, man, come on. Some ass
No,
shit
it's
is lit.
fucking-
Like I said, man, I'm not knocking Nathan.
Nah,
Because
yeah,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's been some stuff where I'm like, we can't do that.
Like
I
what?
don't even want to hear.
What you not doing?
No,
What I'm not doing?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not getting handcuffed.
bound.
I'm not bringing no dildos in the crib. No.
Like,
I ain't getting penetrated nothing.
I ain't getting that's out.
no.
Don't even touch
I didn't need to try that out.
Don't go
No.
nowhere near my ass. Don't touch my ass.
We don't play no games.
I think that might
And
be
I don't put my
only rule.
face on no ass.
Don't touch my butt.
I ain't getting penetrated.
Period.
Y'all
Don't touch my butt.
I'm not getting penetrated, and I'm not doing nothing like I'm not doing nothing outside of my.
What did you say? I was
You ever
answering
had
his
your girl
question.
ass?
No.
What?
Have I ever ate my dry ass?
Yeah, I ate a girl ass before. Yeah.
You ever had a girl? You ate your wife ass.
I ain't never tried.
Steph, you over here lying.
Niggas ain't never ate no ass before.
I ate ass.
You done slipped up on some ass before.
Yeah.
You accidentally put your tongue in that
Steph, you lying.
I was drunk one time, bro. I thought I'm eating it from the back. The girl texted me the next day like, you know you ate my ass. Bro. I was in drunk. I was a freak.
Oh shit!
He grabbed his head. He said, "Oh,
I was like, damn, I'm gonna be bringing this shit up for the rest of my life. Like,
I know I didn't have no Hershey bar last night. Hold on now.
I thought I was going crazy.
I'll put it like this. I think that is a different. You gotta be. There's different preparation that come into that kind of shit.
What about your goose? Y'all get y'all goose?
No, hell no. Fuck no.
That's too close.
No, never in my life.
So I'm the only one.
I don't tell y'all if I have. So I know niggas that have. Niggas that we all know.
Nah.
You
Don't switch
niggas
it up
that we all
now.
know.
Don't switch it up now.
I ain't never had it. So I'm like,
I've been blessed. My wife, she don't want none of that, none of those booty games.
That's too
I wish my
None
girl,
of
I
those
wish
booty
my
games, she
bitch
like-
would put her hands on my ass. She go on missionary. Nigga, fuck that's my shit, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Slap the shit out of me, bitch.
God.
Yeah, she over there like this, like yeah, fuck it up, fuck it up.
Steve, you eating ass tonight. Shut up, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
don't let that nigga get on you like that, Steve."
Man, this man was talking about goose getting lit. He thought he had some. He like,
No, I said
on
I
that.
never had it.
Nigga say, don't be admitted. You
If
ain't
I
never
was
seen a
telling
soap
you,
go down the top of the nigga.
You ever been in the shower? You see the sun right there? I was playing with y'all.
head ass boy. What you talking about? Nigga thought he had a gym right there. Nigga.
Y'all ain't never been in the shower? You see the sun right there?
I would have said it if I did it, nigga. I ain't worried about it.
I can't. I don't know, man.
Nah, I ain't got that. I ain't.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
He said, "I got the
Nigga
heart."
ain't got the
for it."
horror for it. Get dead bug.
I'd get one of them little slings though, and swings though, man.
I already told you about the swing. I told you about the swing. I ain't on the swing.
I told you I need a bigger crib.
You driving the boat, sir.
I ain't on the what?
You driving the
Just
boat, sir.
driving the boat,
You on the
nigga.
swing.
It was just
You on the swing. You all that.
Yeah.
I can see you on the swing.
Bro.
Legs crossed.
bro. I can see you doing everything.
I don't see Steve saying no to nothing.
You got me fucked up.
I come in here, shut up. You ain't no no to nothing. Ain't no no to nothing.
Ain't
Shut
no
up,
no.
nigga.
Ain't Hey, no.
Hey, no,
You ain't going outside tonight. And you eat ass, nigga. And you eat ass. Shut up.
If she can tell you not to come outside,
Nigga, shut up. She in the
She controlling
You
everything.
ain't hitting me right, nigga.
I
Lick it.
seen the dope minutes. Oh no, nigga, this I'm on.
Nigga over there crying.
No.
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't believe the nigga either.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Look
There
at
was
Gucci
a bunch of stuff
I
like
don't believe it, bro.
All right, whatever you say, Gucci.
it was a bunch of stuff that I was like, as a young.
Can we call your bitch and ask her?
Tori, hey,
Can
that's
we call your
not
bitch and ask her
Tori.
any questions?
Tori ain't the only bitch you fucked with
Leave
though.
this nigga alone, man.
Can
Go
we
ahead,
call
Steph.
your bitch and ask her any
Leave this
questions?
nigga alone,
We
man.
call my wife and ask her. She'll tell you no. So can we call your bitch and ask her any
Yeah,
questions?
and she gonna answer the call.
She was like, this
Hell
nigga,
no.
he do whatever the fuck I say.
Cat.
It's all right,
The-
bro.
I had a list
This
when I
got
was
you
younger,
Gucci
and I
like
thought I was
this.
being like hard, like I never do this, I ain't never doing this to a chick.
Got me fucked up.
throw that
You
shit
got me
out.
fucked up.
Ball that shit up out the, throw that shit out the
Fuck outta
window
here.
once you find the one, bro.
Say it again.
I said like, as a young nigga, I had a list of stuff I ain't doing. Like, man,
I
I'm.
remember the first time a girl asked me, like, yeah, you gonna eat my pussy? I'm like,
Huh?
I'm gonna eat pussy.
Oh God, I remember arguing with
I'm
her.
like,
Like,
what?
that's
Get up.
doing that. That's disgusting.
I remember when I first moved in with
Who you think I am?
Shay
Like,
Shay
what?
asked me, I was like, nigga,
You don't want
I
what?
pussy. He was like, you don't eat pussy. I was like, nigga, I
Yeah,
get it.
Shaky and Reggie was the first niggas I know that was proud.
Nigga, this is 2008. This nigga Shake said he was the male superhead, bro. That nigga was owning it with pride. He's like, I'm the male superhead, nigga. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, hell no, I eat pussy. Like, hell no.
Shout out my nigga Shake. We gonna have to get him on
God,
the
shout out
podcast.
Shake. Yeah, God.
Oh, Ren was trying to get out here too. He was like, man, you lied on me. He said, I did say that to her.
I did say that, but you lied on me.
Oh, niggas all type of shit. Like, you just made it seem like I was the worst nigga in there. I'm like, but you did tell her that, so I didn't lie.
I didn't lie to you.
Yeah, I didn't lie.
Oh, man.
So my boy Randy, man, where Randy at?
I just seen the other day he was supposed to come out here today, but nigga said he had a room meeting.
Yeah. I was full transparency. I wasn't active like that, the sex game, till I got older. So I was like finding myself when I was older. So like that's why I said that little, you think you being hard, you ain't doing X, Y, and Z, man. That's bullshit, my nigga. Like some of that shit, like, bro, I just be laughing at some of these young niggas. I'm like, okay, then you're not doing it right. Like if you're not doing that, bro, you're not doing it right. Like you ain't not
Hella
really.
older chicks used to tell me that, especially when they was like, "You don't eat pussy." I'd be like, "Nope, nope." And to be real, and to see my nigga Dre was like, "Really, for real?" I never ate no pasta out here.
Damn.
You got the capability. You got the capability to be in a porn star. Fucking a bitch on camera in front of like 100 people.
Could I?
Yeah, you think you got the capability?
I can't do that.
I don't got the capability just to be like, oh yeah, get hard.
Yeah.
Get hard. I don't
Bro, you better chew that gum that you be buying.
Nigga be on for 5 they got you hidden for 5 minutes. All right, get up out of there.
Yeah.
Get up out of there!
Get back in there.
Time out.
No, bro.
Time out.
Yeah.
I don't think you know how this works.
I was that nigga standing over me.
Standing over me, yeah, I feel this nigga heat and shit. You know I'm naked, right?
He said, how do y'all get this angle? You all up in mine. I'm trying to get some dome, bro.
Nigga, only your ass. You got your leg up in it. You got your leg up hitting him in the back. He all in your ass.
Like Mike said,
I need to see the entrance. Like, nigga, back up. Yeah, bro, like, hold on.
No, my man gonna be like, nah, do it again. I didn't get that. Huh? Do it again. You didn't get that.
Yeah.
Do the same thing. Take 58.
You gotta be freaky to the point like that.
Hell no. I ain't got it in me like that.
Oh, speaking of that, y'all never watched that?
Wait, hold on. You said so y'all ain't never like had sex like in a, I'm not gonna say like in a group of people, but like where outside, like people was like present, like
Oh yeah. In the car while people were around.
yeah, like
Like where people could see.
yeah, like where people can see.
Like you might get caught type of shit?
Yeah.
Or like people
Yeah.
actually saw you or you might get caught.
I've been in situations where I know that people have seen me, and I'm like,
I think the difference with that is
too
like,
late.
It's not for people to see.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
it's like
thrill is
spur of the
people
moment.
can
It's the
see.
thrill, yeah,
You know
the
what I'm
thrill.
saying? It's like you coming in here, lights, camera, action. It's like I don't even know if
I ain't gonna
can
lie.
get up in that situation.
That-
what are we even doing here?
That thrill pussy
But
hit
nah,
different.
Yeah, that's practice.
Watching Adam 22's podcast, because he big in the porn world. Been learning, not even just because they do podcasts about porn, because he talk about it so much. He talking about like niggas be like putting hella oil in their dick to like make it all big and hard and shit like that, and they like
Oil in they dick.
yes, bro.
I'm cool.
Yes.
Whoa. I saw some bitch say she had sex with like
all the time.
I saw some bitch on this podcast saying she fucked like 50 people in one setting. I'm like, God damn, that pussy worn the fuck out, bitch. That pussy got hella mileage. Ain't no Goodyear tires fishing that pussy. That shit dumb.
That's
as
it.
fuck.
Who are you to be the 50th nigga to hit a bitch in the ass? You are nasty.
I don't even want to be the second nigga.
Not at all.
You waiting in
Not
line?
at all.
I ain't gonna say I ain't never be the second nigga. No.
And I was just
never
gonna
been
say,
the second nigga.
I was never the train nigga. Let's all let's jump.
You ain't the first nigga, I'm out. If I ain't the first nigga, I'm done. If I ain't the first nigga,
Bro,
I'm
that's
out.
always been
Maybe
awkward
you
to
could
me.
come in
Bro.
after me. I don't ever want you at the same time. I'm first.
Oh,
man.
definitely, you don't participate at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just.
That's what's always been like.
You come after
I don't
me,
know,
that's
like
when you don't-
I've literally when I was much younger.
I'm the first nigga. I'm Captain Morgan, nigga. I'm the first nigga. What you talking
I'm
about?
learning my flag. You know, I was first.
I've been at parties
hit
that
it
like
first.
been at parties where niggas be like, yo, bro, like this chick is down. She wanna do like you ain't trying to you know how niggas talk,
Yeah.
bro. You ain't trying to fuck her with me.
No, you're right.
I'm not.
That shit happened in Vegas. I ain't gonna say it was there. That shit happened in Vegas.
It's like this nigga like, come on, bro. Like I'm telling you, the nigga was like, I'm telling you, it's lit. I'm like, it's lit. Wait, so I gotta have my dick out the same time as you?
He wasn't even there, nigga. Your drunk ass was there sitting eating pizza with your hungry ass, and the bitch was on you the whole night.
This one girl, I ain't that opponent.
I don't know what you talking about. I just
Yeah,
remember
now
you
you
saying-
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm saying what I remember Ryan eating pizza, saying he hungry with his hungry ass while the New Year's countdown was going
So,
down.
what was going on when I was eating pizza?
I don't know, bro. I was minding my business.
Yeah, alright.
I was minding my own business.
Niggas playing dangerous games right
sir, I don't know what you're talking about.
Besides that nigga.
Sir, I don't know what you're talking about. I was thinking about getting pizza with this nigga. I was
Nah, I was right
I was
there.
concerned about the
Tell
hunger.
me, and they just said he was single. I'm telling them. They said he's single.
Yeah, that's right. How that married life treating you, Rod? Feeling any different?
Show the ring, man.
Feel
Where the
the
ring
same?
at?
It's the same.
Y'all was already living together?
Yeah, we
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Where the ring at, man?
Oh, see, I never knew that.
Yeah, that's how we was. Look, shit, we was living together way longer than 3, but yeah. I don't think it's nothing that's like it's not a big change, especially in that situation. Like y'all already like together, committed, all that stuff. I think that for me, and I'm more like I believe in symbols and stuff like that. Like to me, like me and my girl, we was like 6 years in, and we had already been everything. We were already linked. But to me, it's like this is a ceremony. We set aside this time to have our family, friends, our loved ones here. We're gonna do this. Like this is us like making the final commitment to each other forever. It ain't nothing that it ain't like I don't feel a whole lot different. I was glad we did it, to be honest. You know what I mean? But I didn't feel like I was the same way. I was like I don't feel a whole bunch different. I feel good to have that commitment there. That commitment that we did that in front of God and our family and friends. You know what I mean? And all that. That's what it was for me, the symbol of it. But nah, I didn't feel a whole bunch
For
different.
me, it definitely felt different for me because me and my girl didn't live. I mean, she was always, we stayed the night at our house all the time when I was still living at home. But we didn't like have our own crib together until we got married. So it definitely was a different feeling for me coming home to my woman for the first time. And like I'm married now. It was just a way different feeling. I would tell niggas all the time, like when I first got married, come home from work, I felt like opening the door. I felt like my house gave me a hug. I know it's like hard to describe.
That makes sense.
That's really how I felt. Like I opened the door and I felt like my house gave me a hug.
That's how I felt after I didn't have no roommates.
I feel it.
My house was like, man, it's your shit, nigga. You got niggas about.
I feel like me, I'm looking forward to the ceremony.
Yeah.
I want to have the big thing. I feel like that's more so me, because Tari would have been cool with me.
Well, we got a huge family, and that's what I was trying to explain to my wife. I was like, you don't understand, bro. Like, I don't even care if niggas show up. I have to send that invite. Mm-hmm. I have to send that invite. Like, my family's too big for people just... You know how long it's gonna take for the whole family to figure this out if I just do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, her family's very small. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, nah, it's people that's gonna be upset, man. You crazy? You know what I'm saying? Are you crazy? My mom, I would just pop up and be like, yo, mom. You know what I mean? Like,
Pops was low key bad. I didn't invite him to when I proposed this shit.
I was so mad I missed that shit.
I was just like, I didn't invite him. My mom sent out the invites to everybody. But shit, I want the big ceremony. I want the big thing.
yeah.
I want the basketball. I want everything. I want everything.
And Bird wanted to do it so like small. Like, she just pretty much wanted to like have like a cookout, which is cool.
I was like,
but
I wanted the ceremony too.
But I told her, like, you know what a cookout's gonna look like for a family as big as ours, nigga. Like, we might as well have a big ass ceremony and make this formal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are guest list. Have y'all? Where y'all at? Planning and all y'all.
We've been planning, but really we just really been.
Have y'all done a
She
rough?
been looking at
Have you done a rough draft for the guest list?
No, we ain't yet.
Oh, you got to do that before you go to venue, because that's gonna tell you how big the venues
need.
need.
We figured that out.
Oh, yeah.
Because really, it was her problem. I had a gang of niggas, and she was like, "You gonna take
Just same thing for
And see,
all.
that was one of my
Same
regrets
thing for
too,
white
'cause,
people.
I mean, like y'all know, originally I called both of y'all. Both of y'all was supposed to be y'all was supposed to be groomsmen in my wedding, but I ended up having to like chop it down
because
because
they don't be having enough girls."
exactly. But
she,
I regret it though. I should have just had like whoever I want. I should have just had them if there was no girl for them to walk with or whatever. Should have just had all my niggas there. I regret not doing.
And we doing it different. Like Tari, she got a lot of girl cousins, but she's closer to some of her boys. Like Doogie, how I met her, she's like Doogie is gonna be one of her bridesmaids, but he's gonna be a groomsman for her. He's gonna stand on her side.
Yeah.
She's like, it don't have to be
That's
just
dope.
women.
That's dope.
And I was like, okay.
I love when people don't stay so traditional with the wedding and they do it the way they want to do it.
Do what you want to do.
Doogie's gonna be on her side.
As long as it's real love, that's all that matters. It's just because
That's
it's
why we
tradition.
ended up changing so much shit in our wedding.
You already pretending like you at a castle and you this prince and princess
Exactly.
and everybody coming
Do
to
what
watch.
you want.
Do what you want.
So why not do
You already
what makes you happy?
Spectacle.
Yeah, do what
That's
makes
it,
you
like
happy.
a wedding is a spectacle. at the end
You
of the day. You're
already
doing it, so do what you
paying
wanna do.
that money, so you better do that shit the way you want to do that shit.
You want to do. You pay
for
for it.
real.
That's real.
Yeah, we was
For
looking at
real.
the cheapest we had spent $30,000.
Hmm?
The cheapest and that's for like 100 people with the food and shit. It was a lot.
Oh, but
But I'm
word-
like,
word of
shit,
it- word of
I was like,
advice.
shit, 30,000. We could buy a house, get married to that motherfucker.
Oh God,
For real.
in the backyard.
Nigga,
But-
we could order a whole bunch of chairs and shit.
that's why my wedding. That's why my wedding was at a park.
We just trying to get drunk and have a ball anyway.
You know, little
That's why at my
pizza
wedding
only
it was at a
$6.99.
park. We made the park as nice as we could, but
Exactly.
because bro,
That shit's too expensive. Just
Bro,
because it's a wedding venue, they hit
our
you when
family
you top
does
the
not permit for anywhere cheap.
head. Exactly.
Facts.
Our guest list, the
It's
low
100.
number was 250.
Mm-hmm.
So
A low number is 100.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
And
low
that's
was
not
the
even
250, and we was like, look, everybody's not gonna come. Some people are out of state. You know what I mean? We've already, so we could relax right there. But you already gonna be. Thank God for my father-in-law, bro.
That's my
Thank God for my father-in-law,
Mom's
bro.
like, you know you're gonna need extra people. You're gonna have a lot of people. You got 3 days and shit. So I'm like, yeah,
No,
that's
make sure
that's
no,
extra motherfuckers right there. That's
get
that's
you-
3 whole other families.
You don't necessarily need a wedding planner, but you need somebody that's gonna run the show that day, because you and Tari ain't gonna have no time for that. Y'all not gonna have time to
And
be putting
Mom
people
sound
in
like she
place
gonna be the person that
and
do
all
that.
that.
No,
Nah, give them some
my
no,
mom's doing
cause
She said no.
she supposed to be enjoying this too, and
Bro,
she not gonna enjoy it if she gotta run
My
everything.
mom cried on my wedding day, bro, because like one of Keisha's homegirls pissed her off, just trying to like make sure everything was running the way it was supposed to run, and somebody said something just. My mom was mad. Y'all know my mom was mad sensitive anyway. But somebody said something a little smart to my mom. My mom knew she couldn't buck up because it's like it's wedding day. I don't want to create no drama, so she just had to.
Oh yeah, that
You know what I'm
was a
saying?
situation.
So, but anyway, I'm saying that to say don't put moms over that. It should be like whoever like Tari's best friend is that she trusts, and like I know this girl knows.
Handle it.
I know this girl knows what my dress supposed to look like, what my cape supposed to look like. Whatever friend she trusts the most is who should. If y'all not like ordering or buying a wedding planner, whatever friend that she trusts the most is who should be overseeing.
Yeah, we had the homegirl Jasmine do ours. She's super organized. She's just one of those people. Like she wants to help. It was like, look, this is what we need done on this day. You're in charge. Anybody shows up and say they looking for us, they gotta talk to you. So she was over there with the guests, like, hey, I need you to come this way. No. Not over there. Go over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not going to have the time for it. And you're going to be exhausted. You're going to wake up. You're going to get married. You're going to be laying down somewhere at the end of the day and be like, this shit's over.
Sorry, no, I ain't good. I don't like parties like that I have to help with. I just want to show up.
Yeah.
I just want to show up and just have to have.
We was setting up.
You need
we was setting up the morning of my wedding. We was setting up everything.
You need the Draymond Green to orchestrate your shit. That's the type of play you need.
I'm not trying to do none of that.
But none of that, man, none of that stress is for us. That's for them. They're like,
Yes, they
yeah.
We gonna be happy with some simple shit. That's
Facts.
Let's get this.
I'm gonna be happy that you got what you want.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I didn't even get to eat at my wedding. I didn't even get to eat at my wedding.
I'm gonna be happy my homies is there, the witnesses. That's what I'm gonna be happy
That shit, if
about.
I own that house.
yeah, you gonna be happy.
It's my house.
I'm
gonna be happy for the little shit.
Word.
I'm gonna be happy for the little shit. My homies here, my best friend. I'm good.
I don't necessarily remember a whole bunch. Like, I remember the ceremony because that's what I was there for. But I remember parts of. I could tell you who had speeches. I can't remember everything that they said. I remember like the pictures that we took, like with art, because we did private photos and then like wedding party photos. So I remember those, but everything else is just like patches. I just remember maybe a conversation or a picture I took with somebody. I don't remember the day in full.
You see, I
Like-
feel like I remember the whole thing. It just goes by so damn fast. And I remember thinking, like, and I've said it before, like, it's a bad way to look at it because it's like the most important day of your life. But I remember thinking, like, put so much time, effort, money, and energy into this, and it goes by so fast. So fast it goes by. You be like, man, we didn't even really need to go that hard. Like, this shit is over already. Like, we spent more time taking pictures than we did at the damn wedding.
Were you nervous about your
I
vows?
don't want to have to sit up there. And
That's
do the vows
stressful.
and
You
do
took a
all
long
that.
time on your
That's
vows?
stressful. Writing vows is stressful. Writing vows is stressful,
What?
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, not for me.
You ready to marry this real nigga or what? You
Like,
ready to?
like, bitch, I love you. You love me? Let's do
I'm
it.
a writer, though. I'm a writer, though, so maybe that's why I wasn't
For-
Yeah.
I'm just very deliberate with my words. So
You are.
I wanted to convey, like, cause I'm very direct with my girl. You know what I mean? Like, I could have just been like, "It's me and you, shorty," and she knows what I mean. But I'm articulating this to a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you start really thinking about it. Like, I didn't necessarily look at other stuff that people wrote. I looked at what they like, the ideas and feelings and stuff that they wanted to convey. Cause you got a bunch of feelings like that we hear cause we in love. Duh. You know what I'm saying? But like I decided my vows ended up being just like pretty much a whole bunch of promises. You know what I mean? I promise to do this, I promise to do that, I promise to do this, or whatever. But yeah, that I was sitting up. Shit, Mike, no nigga, we was sitting up the night before, and I'm still finishing up my shit. I've been working on it for like a week. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna say nah.
That'd be one thing I am kind of scared about. Cause if I gotta write my own shit, I don't be doing like I gotta pour out.
I can go. I can ghostwrite you, bro.
Sensitive, huh?
I can ghostwrite you for the logo.
That's the day for it, bro. That's the one. That's the day
you
for
gotta-
it, bro.
Pour out, and I gotta
Don't
write
want to
this
be
shit.
crying up there like.
Yeah.
I'm recording them.
Yeah.
Bro.
I
Nah,
remember
bro,
making
you
fun of when my
can
dad
shed
got
a real
married.
one. You can shed a real one, tear.
When my dad got married, I was his best man. Like, so I was right behind him. This nigga started crying. I'm up there talking shit. I'm like, you crying? The whole time she walking down, I'm like, you crying?
Ah, bro.
I'm like, bro, you crying? And he's boo-hoo crying. Like, tears is pouring.
No,
I
here's the
gotta
thing.
take out my handkerchief. Like, nigga, crying. My uncle is behind me dying laughing. I'm like,
Dog,
bro, you
think about
crying?
this though. She walking down looking at you. What's the proper response? She done all this to look like this for you on this day. She
feels
walking
this is
down
the
here.
pre- She's never looked any better than right now. And you just
Shit.
go stand there and just look at her.
To be honest with you,
Tough.
hey, my mama laughed at her wedding.
Get it, girl. Whole time she walking, I'm like, get it, girl. I see you. I see you. I ain't gonna be up there crying.
Mama
They gonna be like, that's me right
That's
there.
me right there.
Mama was laughing at her wedding.
You say your mom was?
My mom was laughing when her husband was doing his vows. She started giggling. He's like, "You laughing?" I'm like, "She's like, just let me do what I'm gonna do."
She's like, you funny, nigga.
I regret not having like a bigger reaction when I saw my wife coming down the aisle, because I felt like, and how I felt in the moment, like, damn, my girl looked good. Fuck. Like, I felt like my whole shit was like, when they talk about that, she was like, I expected you to be like Like I was expecting, I wanted you to have like a bigger reaction, and it made me feel bad. So that's why I told Steph, like, bro, when you see her coming, even if you don't
Put a dub.
Put a dub on it.
Dub on it, bro.
Put a dub. I tell any
Dub,
nigga that
bro.
as soon as you see her, put a dub on it, bro. You don't want to feel like that.
I see my best friend. He cried. Kendrick cried. When Kendrick cried, I was like shocked. But his girlfriend sung to him and everything. Like when she started singing, he started boo-hoo crying. And I was like, I could understand that. Like, I could understand that. She didn't have vowels. Her vowels, she sung to him to her own little. And I was just like, and he was boo-hoo crying. And I was like, I could understand that. But just walking down, I see I've been seeing you for 10 years.
And see, for me, I felt tears and I thugged it and didn't let them fall.
I felt cold inside, bro.
I felt tears and thugged it.
I've been seeing you every day.
Because when my best friend Jaleisha, when she got married, her husband was up there. This nigga was sobbing. And I was like, this nigga crying like that. It's like I remember telling my
that's
nigga,
a bit far. You gotta like.
I remember telling my nigga Jesse, I was like, when I get married, I ain't finna be doing all that, bro. I ain't finna be
doing all that.
And because I remember saying that when I seen my girl, when I felt like I wanted to cry, I was like, I was talking all that shit. I can't be crying now. You know
and that's me.
But like you felt it in your heart though.
Yeah, I did.
Felt it in your soul, like, damn, I ain't go through no.
I feel myself crying. I'm just gonna start egging her on down. Walk it, girl. Come here.
No, we're gonna be got real like, bro.
Nah, man, you can share the real one, man. We ain't gonna think no differently of you. Please,
I am. I'm gonna do
That's
it.
the day where you can let one drop, man.
We gonna laugh about it later.
I cried at Steph.
Laugh
Just
about it
getting
later.
words. But I mean, I'm a sensitive now. I'm always crying this shit though. So.
I thought that I would cry like mom getting up and having words and all that other stuff, but I ain't gonna hold you. By that time, I was so damn tired, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, niggas ain't let me eat.
Were you lit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
We was lit. Like, nigga, we went to, after we did the whole ceremony, we went off in the cut, smoked. We was drinking all day. I think we was all drunk before 9 a.m. Like, we all had on glasses the whole time.
I was super faded that stuff.
We was faded. We all had glasses on the entire ceremony.
By like 9:30 a.m. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I was faded all day.
And we didn't sleep, which is a bad idea. Sleep the night before. Don't do that. Don't stay up all night. Do not do that. We was up till like 4. Like we was up till like 5 a.m. and had to be up there at 8 to start setting up stuff.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that's the only reason why. Cause I stayed up all night tonight before my wedding, but I had to be there to set up that early. So. I feel like every nigga do that though. You gonna stay up and get faded with your niggas the night before your
Nah, say get faded, but go get some sleep, bro. You gonna be up all day. Everybody gonna be in your face. You gotta keep a smile on. Face gonna hurt at the end of the day.
I'm lining mine up to where I just gotta show up. When I get there, I'm still gonna be partying. Just tell me where to stand when it's time for the clock to start.
So somebody prop me up.
You don't want to be too faded because you do gotta take pictures, and then wedding pictures gonna live forever. So you don't want to be faded in your wedding pictures, but definitely have some. Just bring some eye drops, bro. Just do your thing. Just bring some eye drops.
I can't even do that shit.
Or wear
That's a mouthwash.
or wear big ass glasses.
I'll be blinking like a motherfucker.
Or wear big ass glasses like I did.
I'll be blinking like a motherfucker. Man, this shit ain't going in.
He'll be like, I'm ready, yo. You can take a picture.
I think we good, man. Anything else you niggas want to talk about, man?
Shit, just good seeing y'all, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, appreciate the love.
Absolutely.
Studio looks great, man.
I'm happy I got to come out to the studio.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
excited
man.
about
This shit is dope, bro.
Yeah, this is my first time to the studio.
Yeah.
Bro.
I think family-wise, I think Derek, my little brother Derek, is the only one that's been here, other than my guest that been on the show. I don't even know. I felt bad when y'all was pulling up. I was like, I don't even know if I told him. I would just be assuming everybody in the group chat.
That's
what I was thinking. The same thing with D.
Bro, I didn't realize that Chill wasn't in the group
Ray
chat.
texted me. When I went pulled up on him today this morning, he was like, "Nigga, you ain't tell me we was going to say." I'm like, "I told you yesterday." He was like, "Oh yeah."
Why can't you get in the?
He was like, "I fucking." He's like, "I already had the fucking baby."
Chill be on the
Taking
move.
Oh God, he stayed at the studio
Chill
too.
be on the
His
move,
studio all the way in the
boy.
valley
I hit
too.
Wooder, but he had a football game.
Yeah.
He had Rob when we was leaving, and was like, he was in Santa Clarita. He was close to
Yeah, bro. I just want to big you up about this, bro. This is dope, bro. You're making good moves, bro. I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's a
Thank
beautiful
you, man.
thing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Man.
Appreciate you having me too.
My pleasure. Absolutely. You know you're welcome anytime, fam. Don't even trip.
Yes,
That
sir.
nigga know he ain't.
No, when you cry at your wedding, I'm recording it and I'm gonna make fun of you later.
Cuzzo Cast, we out.
Alright, we out.
I want you to be